A lot of men finally wake up, they see the drift and immediately want to fix it fast. One big conversation, one emotional moment, one speech that says everything that they wish they'd said sooner. But trust isn't rebuilt with words. Trust is rebuilt with repetition. And the instinct makes sense. You want to explain better, you want to promise more clearly, apologize strongly, do something big enough that proves that you really, really mean it. But that is not how trust comes back when your family has already felt the distance for a while now. There is a way to do this the right way. This is the hard truth. They have heard words before, maybe not because you lied, but because you meant them and then life pushed you back in. The business got loud again. The old identity stepped back in. The pattern resumed. And so now you say that you're changing, but they might not fight you on it. They might not even argue with you. They maybe don't even have any doubts in what you say, but there's a hesitation. The hesitation is not rejection, it's wisdom, and it's something that they've learned over time. The hesitation is actually a gift because that means that they still care enough to protect themselves. And if they did not care at all, then there would not be any kind of caution. There would be an indifference, and caution means that the relationship still matters and there's still time to repair it. And so a lot of men are trying to repair years of inconsistency with one intense move: a trip, a gift, a speech, a weekend getaway, a highly emotional conversation. And those things can be meaningful, but they don't rebuild trust all by themselves. Trust comes back through consistency. Quiet consistency. No dramatic effort for 3 days. No emotional intensity that just disappears when work gets loud. It's repeated moments where your family experiences you actually there again, just like it used to be, just like the person that they initially fell in love with. So consistently looks simple. You show up when you said you would. You follow through on the small things. You stay present at dinner. You listen without drifting. And when you slip, you come back quickly instead of pretending that nothing happened. Your kids may test this quietly, not with a big speech, with something small, a request, a question, a moment. They are asking something deeper underneath it. Can I count on you now? This is why these small moments matter so much. So, your wife, she's also watching too. Not necessarily with words, but with discernment. Is this real or is it temporary? Is this another strong week or a new standard? That's why the consistency matters so much more than charisma here, because she is watching you and she's expecting that you are going to make this the rule. And so here is the rule. You train the old pattern over time. That means you can't get out there and rush this new one. You are not trying to win one moment. You are rebuilding a foundation, and there's a key difference there. So when you miss something, you repair it quickly. You don't defend, you don't justify, you don't just disappear in shame. You return, you reown it, you reconnect. The family does not need perfection. They need a man who comes back and makes it right. And there is one sentence that matters. I see it now. I see what this has cost, and I'm changing, not for a week, not for a season, but for real. And then you back that up with your real life, and they'll see it in your actions. Trust is built from predictability, steadiness, follow through, presence, not the exciting kind of change, but the believable kind, the kind that your family does not have to interpret, because they can feel it whether you know it or not. But I'm telling you, they do. And at the end of each day, you ask one question: did I show up the way that I said I would? Not perfectly, but honestly. That question becomes your scoreboard. Not revenue, not output, not credibility. It's that one question right there. So start small. One dinner that you don't break. Maybe it's one conversation you stay fully present for. One promise that you keep no matter what. One bedtime that doesn't flex around work. No trying to fix everything. Become believable in something. That's how you do it. So here's the common mistake. Men go hard for a few days and they just disappear back into work when the pressure spikes. Bursts do not build trust. Repetition does. And this is why steady beats dramatic every single time. So repairing quickly means that you notice the drift fast. When you own it fast, you say something simple, you reconnect, and then you repeat the standard. You don't spiral, no long self-justification, no pretending it didn't happen, just truth. Okay? So You got to run a 7-day trust rebuild. Day 1, you make a small commitment. Day 2, you keep it. Day 3, you stay present in one key moment. Day 4, repair quickly if you drift. Day 5, repeat the same standard. Day 6, notice where hesitation still exists. And day 7, keep going. The point is not intensity, it is proof. And so your family does not need a perfect man or a polished speech. They need a dependable man, a new standard, and one that they can feel, not just hear about. This is how trust comes back. And so if this feels personal, do not leave it as insight alone. Get the book Before They Stop Asking at beforetheystopasking.com/book. The link will also be in the description below. On the next video, we're going to go deeper into why men keep getting pulled back into the same pattern, the identity trap of being needed. That's a good one. We'll see you on the next one.